Hi, I'm Robert Welsh.
And I'm James Welsh.
And this is your weekly reminder, we are not the same person.
Are we recording audio? Yes.
Yeah. Well, I've just been wearing a wig, so please
Excuse
the
this.
hair.
We're in a hotel room, which means we're going to do another Q&A. We always do Q&As in
It's good to
hotel
fill
rooms.
in that time, get some time in.
Get some information in. So we asked you over on Instagram, very politely.
We asked you really nicely.
Yeah, and we got a mix of, I think, personal and just general your personal.
Yeah, so pop into the room, clean your room while you listen to this.
Let's go with the first question. Oh, anonymous.
Unless you're rude.
Yeah, let's see a rude beach. How do I convince my husband to move out? We live with the in-laws. That's a very tough one because financially it's a good deal.
Do you have a deposit ready for a house would be my question? Because I know it's a lot living with, you know, parents. I don't know.
I actually lived with my mother-in-law for about a year and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
you're
lie.
not married, but
we're not married, but technically, you know. The thing is though, it was our house. We had bought our house by then, and there was no kind of, I guess, like, end goal for us of moving out or going anywhere. So I understand it could be stressful.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would be able to speak to my partner in that way of like, listen, blame it on yourself. Blame yourself. Be like, I think it's time for us to get our own space.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better for our relationship.
Yeah.
You're probably absolutely fine, but just be like, I want to move on.
It's a difficult one.
I do feel like it might be something you might have to deal with until you're in a position to get your own place. Or if you don't want to get your own place and you just want to rent, then do it. Just be like, listen, I feel like we need to move on to the next chapter.
Next chapter, don't you want your
Get
own
a cat
place?
or a dog, and we need your own place for that.
Yeah. That's really difficult because everyone's parents, I guess, are different, and then your partner's relationship with their parents might be ideal for them. You know what I mean? That's a diffy CQ.
Yeah. Be like, oh, so you know, when are we gonna move out?
And then go,
I'm shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then hide behind your hair like this.
fix it.
What Disney villain? What Disney villain would be your bestie? Oh.
I feel like the evil queen from Snow White. Because
Yeah.
like I feel like we wouldn't have to talk much. We'd occasionally look in the mirror and she'd be like, "Is my lipstick okay?" And I'd be like, "I mean, you're a horrible person. Your lipstick looks great.
Yeah, like you know how to paint your face.
You're a murderer. Your
My
eyeshadow
one would
looks
be that
lovely."
mountain from Moana because I can just stay away and occasionally go and say some nice stuff
The
to
fire
her.
mountain
Fire
before,
mountain.
yeah.
Like, listen, you're great, and then she'll calm down.
Yeah. But I feel like anyone else, Cruella will be exhausting.
Yeah, I don't have time
Maleficent
for that.
will keep like poisoning you.
Yeah, and I think Maleficent thinks a lot of herself, and I think she'll take a lot of emotional energy out of you.
Yeah, she'll be like, "How was your day? Oh,
Yeah.
mine was so bad. Let me tell you everything."
What's that crap villain from Wish that's like, I don't charge you rent?
I
And his-
haven't seen it yet, but please don't badmouth Disney until we get a sponsorship.
I think they're struggling with the box office there.
So is everyone.
How do I tell my man that I'm sleeping with his mum? What you do is
Listen,
you
can I
sit
just say
him
that's probably not a
down.
good way to do it.
Yeah. I just want to do a disclaimer that in the Instagram story, we did say even ask us if it's a made-up situation.
Yeah, so this could very much be a made-up situation.
This is what I would do.
Okay.
I'd sit my partner down and be like, listen, blame it on them. Be like, you've not been there for me, but you're just like your mum, and your mum's been there for me.
And I've been sleeping with your
And I've been
mum.
sleeping with your mum.
That's gaslighting. What I would do is be like, at the end of the day, we're all gonna die, so what's the problem? Why are you being like...
Is that not
That's also
gaslighting too?
How do you do this in a non-gaslighting
Yeah,
way?
I don't feel like you can.
Be like, listen, we're all animals and we all have animal instincts.
It's within us.
So you're materialistic, and then go from there and storm out. There's no real way to do it. Protecting yourself. You know what? Write a text message.
Catfish them so you can blame them for the separation and then be like, your mum was really there for me.
And be like, wow.
The four of you, that would be me, Robert, Ashton, Marcus, are stuck in a slasher movie. Who's making out alive? Who's dying first? Etc.
Okay, can I just say probably all our negative points first?
Yeah.
You will be in a cupboard, and then the guy will come and you'll be like,
I'll be under the bed and be like,
yeah. So I think that would give it away.
that's true.
If I ran, I'd be like,
I just found out Robert can't
wait a
sit
minute.
cross-legged because of his knee.
I can't, and that's
So
gonna get
I don't think he'll
killed.
be very good at hiding.
Yeah, I can do this.
But I also think he'll get lazy. He'll be like, oh, like, I just want to just kill me. Like, I'll be fine.
I'll be like, we're all just human.
Yeah, we're all
We're gonna
mammals at
die
the end of the
anyway.
day. Ashton's strategic.
Yeah, strategically a bitch. No. No, I think Ashton's weakness when it comes to a murderer would be, she'd be like, oh my god, can I get you tattooed on me?
Yeah, she'd be like, are you in a book anywhere?
Yeah.
Or like, do you
Marcus
have a
would be
wife?
Like, Marcus would be like, please, no, what's your favourite vegetable?
I think the murderer would be like hunting around for everyone. They'll come into a room. Marcus would just be standing there in the middle. And be like, hi. And that'd be it. It'd be gone.
Yeah.
Positives.
Yes.
Marcus is clever.
So if there was a puzzle.
Yeah. If you're like, oh, you have to unlock this puzzle to open the door,
He would
Marcus
puzzle
would do
himself out
it.
of that
He'd
room.
completely puzzle.
Yeah.
Ashton's tiny. She's so small. She'll probably just curl up in a ball and disappear.
Yeah.
Positive about Robert.
Well, what can I say?
He's really friendly, outgoing, bubbly, and full of energy like a Lucozade.
None of that's true.
Actually, both of our positives is we've watched a lot of true crime and slasher games.
Yeah.
So I think we know the basics of how to avoid
Cheat
one.
that situation.
I'm gonna say I would probably die second because I think I would have a good idea.
Marcus would die first because I just think he'd be like, well...
Okay, yeah. I think I'll go second because I'll get too confused. It'll be too much in my head. I think I'll have good ideas. Then I think I'll hide somewhere that I thought was a really good idea. Then I'll remember, oh no, it was actually a bad idea. And then that's when I get caught.
I think I would get caught by... I'm really bad at directions.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll get lost in my own house.
Yeah.
Not because it's big, but because I'm just like...
You'll probably run into the woods and then circle back round.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. How did you get here?
Yeah.
So I think that would be my downfall.
So Ashton would survive or be the last to die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
for
will
sure.
be killed, but she'd be the last to die.
Yeah. My husband is British. I'm not, and he's never happy with how I make him tea. Help me, please. I can't. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm disgusting. He would spit at me.
We like our tea milky white.
We get a cup of milk and then we hold a tea bag to our mouth and go, and then that's our tea.
Okay, next one. How can I get my partner of 23 years to propose to me, and is it important to get married in 2023?
Yes and no. I'm gonna say no because the whole thing of like having a wedding and doing all this, getting married as a what's it called?
Person.
No, as a tradition or as like a stage in life isn't necessary. For visiting in hospital, yes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of legal benefits to being married, which I'm
Yeah.
sure you can kind of like sort out without getting
Yeah.
married. But I will personally sign a bit of paper to say that my partner is next of kin, but I will not be spending a year's worth of income on a wedding.
Listen, you can put down a deposit for a mortgage on a house with some weddings. But
Think
also as
about
well-
your future.
Yeah, just you don't have to get married unless it's something you want to do.
It sounds like you want to get married
Yeah.
because you want your partner to propose to you. Here's what I say. I would be like, listen, we need to get married for legal reasons.
Yeah, but also as well, why don't you propose to your partner? It's 2023.
Yeah,
It's
propose to
2023.
your
It's almost
partner.
2025.
If you want to do it, you just...
But you know what? I know so many people have got engaged with their partners. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do it. And then they go on holiday and they propose to them because they're like they're being like this.
Yeah, like, I don't care about it.
Yeah. When secretly they've been shopping with your best friend to get your ring.
How do you feel about the way Elton says Charlotte, the new Charlotte?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I want to know if there's any Charlottes out there that enjoy being called Charlotte.
Or if your preferred pronunciation of Charlotte is Charlotte.
What?
Let us know.
Yeah, I won't comment on that for
I
legal
won't
reasons.
comment for legal reasons.
Because it has an E on the end.
Look,
so then you
Charlotte.
softly pronounce the vowel before the consonant, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like car. You know, Charlotte.
He probably only had like a couple minutes.
Yeah, he's probably drunk, but for legal reasons, I'm going to say he's not. No, it's not.
Look at you.
Oh, he's like, coming over.
You're so beautiful.
Imagine being in a throuple. How would you manage your feelings and emotions? I wouldn't be able to, and that's why I'm not in a throuple.
Yeah, and also because I don't want to be. Not that there's any shame in it for legal reasons. No, I feel like
It works for some people and it doesn't for some people. It wouldn't work for me personally because I don't like the idea I feel like I would get jealous and I would literally need a timetable.
I can
like
see-
Monday's your day, Tuesday's mine, Wednesday we all spend the time together. But that's because it doesn't feel natural to me, so I wouldn't do it.
I feel like they would get bored of me because they'll be like, let's go out to dinner. I'll be like, how about you two go out to dinner?
Yeah.
And I'll stay here and work.
Yeah.
And I'll look after like our horses because I feel like people in frapples have horses.
No, they do.
Because it's a luxury.
Yeah, they do.
So I think they'll be like, oh, he's not really part of it. Like, yeah, no, yeah, I'll have dominoes with
If
you.
you're in a throuple, let us know how you pronounce Charlotte in the comments down below. Your favourite sailor guardian from Sailor Moon, aesthetic, style, powers, and personality.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so aesthetic will have to be Pluto.
I was going to say the
Because
same.
she's like really tall and has a
I love...
ginormous
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah, key. It's a key.
Key. Style, personal style, I think would have to be Sailor Venus. When she's
Yeah,
out of it,
yeah.
because you know they all look the same.
Yeah.
Sailor V, when she's out in public. Personality, Mars, I think would be. Mars in the American version.
Yeah, in the original American dub.
Oh, powers, Sailor Uranus, because I like her and then she like slams on the ground.
boom. Yeah.
I like the violin music they play on her.
For me, aesthetics and style, Sailor Pluto. Because I love it when she's like, she has like just a nice green blazer and like a little, I think it's really, really nice. Powers, I like Mercury.
Oh, actually, when she has her harp, or
Yeah.
whatever it is, yeah.
Mercury and personality, I feel like I would get on with Mercury.
I just
I'm
don't
like, I feel like she's a little bit too serious.
She's a bit standoffish.
She's like, I don't want to leave it. And oh, actually, powers, I like her powers too. Boom.
Is it okay to tell my sister I don't care for her drama?
Yeah.
It's so draining listening over and
Yeah.
over. Yeah, 100%. But you should make it about yourself, I think, is my general advice for this whole video. Be like, I'm so sorry, but I personally can't take on your drama right now.
Yeah,
because
I'm
I
not
have
in the
my
mind
own.
frame.
Say I'm not in the mind frame.
Be like, I hope you understand. I really do care about you, but all that shit that comes alongside you, I don't care for.
Yeah, be like, listen.
Why don't you go out with a frapple? Leave me alone.
Yeah. Every time she says something, I go,
Oh God, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, other people's business hurts my ears.
yeah.
It makes me feel sick.
What does?
Other people's business.
Are you being serious?
Oh no,
then?
I'm
I was
saying.
like, what's happening?
When they're giving you, telling you stuff, you're like, oh. And go, what's wrong? Oh, I just can't listen to you talk.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to have a serious conversation, when they start talking to you, just be like, oh my God, 1 minute, and then just go to the toilet and sit there for like 20 minutes on your phone.
Or like laugh when she says anything. No, it's tough when people load you up with their own drama when you have your own, or you're stressed, or you're tired, or you know, you don't want to deal with it. I think that's fair enough to just be like, look, what's the word?
Look, trauma dumping.
Trauma dumping on people, and it's not.
I don't know if
fair.
like having a bad day is trauma dumping.
No, but that's drama. There's a difference between having a bad day and drama.
Yeah. Or maybe perhaps you're being too much of a good listener, not victim blaming, but maybe try and be a bit of a bad listener.
Yeah, like
pick
just
up
do
your
this.
phone occasionally. Just keep going. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
understand.
in what way?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but you're talking gibberish.
Yeah. What language is that?
Yeah.
How would you dress up and make up if... Hang on, right. How would you dress up and make up if you were part of District 1 in the Hunger Games? I would...
Feathers. Lots of feathers.
Right. I would just wear a lot of silk and satines.
I won't because it clings to your nips.
Yeah, but I won't have nipples because I'm in District 1.
I would have a suit with ribbing in, so it was really structured
Yeah,
and
like
solid.
the
Shoulders up to here, and then like black feathers
Yeah.
like this, but then also black feathers above my bum cheeks, so it gives this thing. And then my trousers will also have ribbing in.
Yeah,
but
I
flares.
would wear like a really structured blazer that actually started here. So it'd just be neck, and then my shoulders would be here.
It'll be
It was
the
all
collar
wrapped down here, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice to
here.
wrap your chin.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll get something to wrap my chin around this, and then I'll have some kind of hat, a small hat here.
A tiny hat.
Yeah,
just off to
all
the side.
black with like a purple shift to the feathers.
Then like very pale face
Yeah.
with just like.
2 purple squares on my cheeks, cubes.
What weapon would you have if you were given a weapon?
A book because the power of knowledge. No, a knife.
I guess mine would be a knife too. How do you know when you have found the one in thingies? I think it depends.
Life just seems normal.
You're not overthinking your time with them.
You can talk to them about issues. You don't feel embarrassed to do anything. You can poo in the same room as them.
No, I still refuse to do that because I like a bit of mystery. My partner
first
always
date.
wonders why I leave the room for 15 minutes. He'll never know. Charlotte.
Is it pantomime or mine?
Have either of you been told by a brand that they weren't happy with a review and taken off PR?
Yeah.
Not been told.
But been taken off PR.
Yeah. Fenty Skin, Rode,
Urban Decay.
Woolworths, Wilkinson's, Argos, Burger King.
Other than that, I don't really notice, and not to be like,
PR's really, really nice and very, very grateful for it. But if I really, really want to review something, I will buy it and then review it.
most of my reviews come from products that I've bought myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PR's good for making short form, quick content.
I feel like back in the day with YouTube, especially, like you weren't kicked off PR lists just for saying something negative about the brand or a product. Whereas nowadays, because TikTok is constant, like I love this product, and all they want is good. Why do my fingers like that? All they want is like positives about their products. They just don't want to waste their free product by giving it to somebody who's not going to say something about.
Sometimes like brands release new products. I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I used to get PR from them. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Don't think influencers care that much about
No,
it, to
I
be
don't think
honest.
they do.
Back in the day, it used to be a rarity to get PR. And if you're on a PR list, you'd be almost like a selection of 10 people, 10 other influencers, where nowadays everyone and their mother's doing it. So like, I feel like brands do need to be pickier about who they're picking. because
Yeah,
they've got
I
so
agree.
many people to send
that's
PR
very
to,
true.
and it's a big cost. Like the moment I said Fenty Skin is becoming a Claire's Accessories skincare brand, I knew I was going to be kicked
That's
off.
kind of insulting, though.
Well, their stuff is for kids now.
Imagine being like, this brand's fucking shit. And then like,
Yeah, but
I'm taking off their Why did they do that?
Rode as well. I think I said that TikTok influencers need to get off Hailey Bieber's ass.
Yeah, did they take you off their PR?
They're now off their PR. But their lip products are amazing.
They do need to. Hailey Bieber will do something like she'll put on like a lip combination people have worn for like 80 years. They'll be like Hailey Bieber's new, and then they choose a texture and a food.
Yeah.
Hailey Bieber's new matte potato skin.
Yeah.
Or like Hailey Bieber's new glazed donut skin.
Yeah.
And it's like she's just using things, and everyone's making a name for
She's
it.
got a good publicist, to be fair.
If you have a brand, please send us products to insult. And no, Jack, go on, we're joking. We're being silly now.
Yeah, it's just being stupid. What is a good excuse to use to get out of a Christmas party Jackie has invited you to?
Can't get a sitter for my dog.
I don't have any M&Ms to do my makeup with.
No M&Ms to do my makeup with.
Yeah, can't get a dog sitter, which is actually usually the case.
Yeah.
IBS, I'm just trying to think of actual things I've had
Irritable
to
bowels.
excuse myself from.
Oh my god, what's that disease we used to make up, but it sounds real?
Cisma.
You say, oh, I got I went to the doctor and I've got cisma in my hands. Was it cisma?
Any way you want.
Yeah. And they're like, oh my god, that sounds terrible. I was like, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But it doesn't exist, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you can just say anything.
Yeah. Perhaps you have a relative you don't like. You can say they passed away.
From Cisma.
From cisma.
You could say you've broken down on the way to an event if you drive.
Yeah, stand outside and shout a little bit like this and be like, Claire, it's me. I'm literally on the side of a road. I don't know where, because they might offer to come and pick you up. Be like, everything's stopped. Everything's just stopped. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, everything's
I hardly
stopped.
got any signal. And, oh, that's your phone. Oh my god.
Yes. Real reasons I couldn't go to things, because I ate pineapple and gave me the shits.
Yes.
Couldn't go. Sicky, poorly in general.
poorly.
IBS.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a dog sitter.
All of these are bad stomachs.
Yeah.
My dog has IBS, you can
Yeah.
say. Remember when the front door wouldn't open to our apartment at one time? The latch wouldn't open. You can't leave your house.
Yeah.
Or
Choose
you've
a body
broken
part.
down and you just found out you have cisma.
And now your dog's at home alone.
Yeah, with IBS.
With IBS. I'm crushing on my boss. How do I flirt with him and still don't ruin our professional relationship? Oh, you're in testy waters there.
Yeah, depending on what you do.
After everything he says, go. Make them think that you think there's something going on, then they might start.
Yeah, play hard to get. They
Yeah.
come in, good morning, you'll be like, oh. Again.
Is it according to who? Well, it depends what you want to do. You want to be like mysterious, or do you want to be like fun and bubbly? Like, what kind of person do they like?
Yeah, wear a black lipstick to work one day.
And see the reaction, and then red the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah.
Maybe wear a beret one day and smoke in their face and see what they do.
I take lots of bread to work.
No, you can't do it, I'm afraid, because this is what will happen. You will form a relationship with your boss, then everyone will know. You'll get in trouble. Not in trouble, but like you might do something genuinely good at work and deserve that promotion. Or maybe you're gonna get that client.
Or, you know, maybe maybe you work in retail and you're doing like bingo. And then you make the bingo.
Yeah, well, yeah, for example. Then everyone will think you're just getting it because you're with your boss. So it's up to you. I would
Try the bread.
Yeah. Try sideways winking at them. Keep it private for now.
Yeah, we'll do this. Be like, do you want to go on a date sometime? If they say no, be like, oh my god, I had cross keys, you idiot.
Yeah.
Why are you being so weird?
Yeah. Or if he goes no, go like, oh my god, he fell for it. Then run back to a group of
have your
friends.
phone and be like, oh my god, he thought I was being serious.
I imagine finance and the man's the boss and he's wearing a suit.
Yeah, he's probably not that great of a person, sorry.
Which is your favourite farm animal to pass when you are driving?
Not sheep! What are you, cruel?
Why not sheep?
I think probably cows, because I
Cows.
like the way they sit all together. And it could be like a massive, massive field, but they're all on one side next to a fence.
Cute. Do you know what it's not really a farm animal, but pheasants always make me laugh.
So that wasn't the question then, was it?
Well,
I
yeah.
think they appear next to farms.
Well, yeah, they're funny because they don't know how to live.
Yeah,
They like to run out in
Birds
front of
don't
the
know how to
car.
fucking live.
No.
I hate it going to your house. There's that small road, and you're driving down really slowly, and a bird can be on this side of the road. It sees a car and it flies across the front of your car, and it's
Yeah.
like, why? So now I have to drive down there.
Yeah.
I don't care if any son's behind me. I go really, really slow.
Yeah. But other than that, I would say sheep. It's a shame you banned sheep from the world.
It's a shame you ban sheep.
Yeah. Sheep and cows, though,
That's
by
questionable. What's your name? Charlotte.
far. We have horses down the roads. They're just like giant dogs. I saw one lay down the other day and scratch its side.
Who did?
A horse. It fell on like
Horses
thumped
can't
down.
scratch their
I
sides.
promise you. No,
that
it
down.
laid down.
Put that down. That's a donkey.
No, that's a baby horse.
Oh, that's so cute.
I might film my local horses.
This is one thing I can't come to grips with. There are wild horses
Yeah.
in the New Forest. So they're walking around. I'm like, who do these horses belong to? And like,
No
no one.
one.
They're wild. But like, who's looking after them?
No one.
They're wild. But how do they eat?
They graze the harvest.
They graze for harvest. So
Well, that's it, actually. I think we've really answered some really good questions.
yeah, we've really saved some lives today.
Yeah,
So that was a lesson on gaslighting people.
You know, we should have a Q&A playlist, actually. I think that you could watch here.
Don't take it. I'm gonna look how fucking awful I look. I'm so
We're really
tired.
tired. It's been, you look very gaunt. Bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye nicely, please.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What do you mean?
He just right to me.